He reads.
Oh, I've got a mic. Can't read anything with them. So anyway, this is our podcast.
It is.
Can you get rid of some of these sheets?
It's like podcast archives. Are we sorted now?
We are now.
Excellent.
Right. Hello and welcome to You Don't Even Like Me. Do you? I had to look at that for even the title of the podcast. This is our podcast.
Sync, then do it again.
This is hello and welcome to You Don't Even Like Me.
Do you?
This is our podcast.
Do that on purpose now, aren't you? You didn't say
Oh, did that? I thought you didn't, do you? All right.
we do the do you
All
together.
right.
We do the do you.
Hello and welcome to our podcast. You Don't Even Like Me. Do you? This is our podcast. I've gone out apart. I'm Matt. He's
Jason, or whatever you want to call me.
We've known each other 30+ years, and we've often thought on nights out that we'd rather be with somebody else who was more fun. But alas, we were stuck with each other. And that our conversations are wasted just between us two. So now you're here.
Exactly.
Yes. There's no script, obviously. Well, apart from this, that I can't even read anyway. So sit back, watch, or just listen if you don't want to see it. Here's Ugly Mug. We've got irrelevant banter, and hopefully there's a quiz.
Excellent.
Get
in. Get in.
And impressions if you're unlucky too. So please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you want to be here for more. And you can message you can email us.
Message the email.
You can email us.
To email.
You can email us on
You don't
even like me
at
hotmail.com. See, I remembered that.
Mm-hmm.
Good, isn't it? Get rid of that now. You get rid of some of that. I might keep it for an intro.
Just have it laminated.
Should do, shouldn't I? We could do with it on the thing there, and I could just like go like that.
Yeah.
Read it.
Yeah, just laminate it.
Is that new?
This whole thing went on for ages. Bit creased, actually.
It is,
Mrs. J did the ironing this week.
You can tell.
And I don't think she did the wrong setting. No,
She did.
It's a River Island sail, this. You know, I like a River Island sail. But the River Island sail in Rochdale, the River Island's closed down now, but it had the best sails. I think because it wasn't the...
It had the best sales, then it closed down.
Because...
Was it closing down sail?
Well, the last one was obviously, but I think what happens is, it's not one of the busier River Island ones.
Right.
So he goes to the busy River Island.
Yeah, I got shoulder pads.
It is very shapely, isn't it?
It's like a box.
Yeah. Maybe that's why
I think she deliberately ironed that so that when you go out you won't pull. I think so. I think she's inadvertently ironed a cock block into your shirt.
That is just, yeah.
It is. There's a cock block there and there's another one there.
Yeah, it's about square.
I'm getting like, I don't know. I'm getting like the Aliens film vibe from it. You know, where they had the double collars and all the rest of it and that kind of thing. And then, but it looks like a V. You know, where they had Diana had that V thing, the big shoulder pad. You look like Diana from V. It's a flashback.
Maybe, play.
Anyway,
There you go. It's an odd cut, but there you go.
So much material in some places, but so little in others.
That's why it was reduced, obviously.
Yes. Yeah.
But, you know, when you see something, you do this a lot,
Mm.
where you see it and you buy it because it's reduced. You make compromises. Like you bought some shit stuff in the past, and I've gone, oh, where's that from? And you went, it was marked down, so whatever. And I'm thinking, just because it's cheap, you don't have to have it. But I saw this and I thought, what's River Island t-shirts now? 28 quid. 28 quid down to 9 quid. And I thought, I'll have it. Even if it is a weird shape, I'm having it.
I'll grow into it.
But it's not like the full tiger thing on the back. I wore this when we went to see the Arrival podcast live.
Get a jacket on.
So I thought I'd try it, but I must admit, I'm getting a bit... I might put me shacket on
Even
it.
John Merritt have struggled to fill that.
Struggle to what?
Fill this. Yeah.
Oh. John Merritt's not around, is there? He should have gone to the River Island sale, shouldn't he?
He'd have found something.
So I see your support.
To the River Island sale.
Just for context, for the uneducated,
Interrupting.
John Merrick is the Elephant Man.
Oh,
There you go.
Elephant Man.
Mm-hmm.
I could have done that. I could have been Johnny.
It could have been John Merrick. So
You
you're
don't say that. Why do I look like the elephant?
no,
Only down below. Stop looking at me now.
no. I'm looking at your rugby t-shirt.
You know, it's tight in all our places.
Yeah, it's not nipple fit like last week, is it?
No.
Yeah.
We had some comments about that.
Good work. No. Well, no, I was. You couldn't.
We did get another
You couldn't.
subscriber.
Yeah, we couldn't see when we were doing the podcast. But when you got out of the car, I remember thinking, "Is it that cold?"
Their username was Nipple Lover 69.
69.
Yeah.
Mm. I would have thought 69 would be a full lover.
But yeah, they're the 17th subscriber. Did they have 7? Did we have 16?
I don't count.
Or have we lost one? I know it were an even number, you said.
I don't count because you know it can be encouraging or it can be demoralizing.
Discouraging.
We're doing the podcast whether or not, and sometimes you know it's like I have a Instagram review
I do.
thing, and sometimes I get a lot of people looking at something but not necessarily liking it. Bastards. But so just because someone isn't subscribing doesn't mean they're not listening.
Yeah.
Because I
subscribe.
I look at a lot of things, as you probably do as well, look at a lot of things on socials, but I don't like them. I just look.
Yeah.
I'm a innocent bystander, you know, just like perusing.
Just nosy.
Just nosying, yeah. Just like looking and not liking.
Looking at like it.
Looking, not liking.
That's easy. Does that, doesn't it? Is he called?
Big lighter.
Big lighter. Is he called? Paddy McGuinness.
Paddy McGuinness. Have you seen him?
Paddy McGuinness yesterday.
He's ripped.
Yeah, I know. Well, he's sort of Guinness.
He's sort of Guinness.
It's called Paddy McGuinness.
Paddy McGuinness. Starting there with a joke.
Sorry.
Yeah, how many Guinness did you have?
I think I had 3.
3 Guinness. What percentage is Guinness?
4.106.
I've always imagined Guinness to be more like a meal because when I was younger,
Oh, yeah, you made fucking meals.
when I was younger, about 8-year-old, 9-year-old,
Mountain Dew, out.
my nan used to give me Guinness.
Mm.
You know, like these are the days when you stick a dummy in whiskey to make the baby go quiet and create alcoholics everywhere. You know, but my nan said you need to build
Like,
up.
so your baby's got a little red nose.
Yes, yeah.
Has he got a cold? Fuck off.
Most weeks over headache.
His first name was fuck off. Get me a pint.
But my nan used to give me a Guinness at 8-year-old and say, because I was like 3 stone wet through, and she'd say to me, "This will build you up." So she'd give me like
Buttercup.
3/4 of Guinness and 1/4 of orange squash just to take the edge off it. So I wasn't, you know, so you know, and sort of like make medicine sweet for kids.
Yeah.
It was like, get this down. And I didn't know what it was until later on. I saw it.
When you had an enormous black shit.
I saw it. I saw her pouring it out of the Guinness bottle and thought,
It's like a black mamba.
Guinness. And you don't look at your who's when you're younger.
You do when you're older, just to make sure everything's all right.
But yeah, but Guinness when I was a kid. So I think because of that, I don't touch it now. I always remember thinking to myself, I'm not hungry now. Because it was like very heavy, very thick.
Well, I was hungry when I got in, and I'd made a curry in New Year, and me and my dad had it. I warmed it up, and we had some onion bhaji special rice from Lidl.
Onion bhaji rice from Lidl, yeah.
It was nice. It was very nice, but it didn't fill me up the Guinness. But it did supercharge my karaoke voice.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. But yeah, we went, oh, I'm going to have a rant. Like, get ready for this.
Is it a comedy rant? Because it's a comedy podcast. Don't bring the vibe down.
Kids in the pub again. But there were a dog going about that were a bit licky. It was like, you know, like one of these games, like the Tyree game, like Pitfall or something, where it's like, you got like, walk to the crocodile, you'll jump over the holes, they got a scorpion going, you got to get around that. It was a bit like that going in that pub yesterday, because there were so many obstacles.
But like we're in the gauntlet.
Well, anyway, but we got there and there were nowhere to sit apart from, they've got like a big trolley with like sauces on, they must do food and stuff like that. And there were 2 slightly, I don't want to say common, but they were women drinking cider.
What pub is this?
Yeah,
I like a common woman.
I know you do. But they give the kids some food, and they got these balls with toys in, and they were throwing them about, and then they were jumping up and down on the seats, and then one of them said, "Watch that man!" And I thought, that's me.
Mm-hmm.
Keep out of my hair.
Well, they'd say, "What's that woman?" Wouldn't they?
I didn't have that T-shirt on last week.
All right, okay, fair enough.
So,
Watch that man with the nipples.
anyway, then one of the women disappeared, and she comes back, and they're already going and screaming and like
The kids are the women.
women.
All right.
And then she bought them 2 enormous bags of Harrymore, and I thought if the last thing them kids wanted was more additive, more like sugar. So then she gave them them, and they're fucking about and then jumping about and all the rest of it. And then she, I fancy some crisp. I'm gonna get some crisp. Do you want anything from? Do you want any crisp? And like, yeah. And I thought,
That's me. You're on a month on a Thursday
No.
night.
and I thought, yeah, the right little versions of
Do you want some crisp?
And I thought, fuck off.
You know
So
what
it's
the pub
a pub.
needs? It needs someone to sing.
It does, but unfortunately, that wasn't me in there. But I thought, they're so annoying. I thought, you've just made kids more annoying. I thought kids are annoying anyway in a pub because you made. But you've made them annoying by giving them food. Just give them a tranquilizer that.
So did you move pubs?
We only had one in there.
Right, okay.
And then we went to a different pub, and there was a piano man, but then they played Hathaway, What Is Love. I had a bit of a moment. I just needed some bass then to finish me off. But one of the rugby women who was wearing a top that didn't quite fit because she kept revealing her midriff.
What pub is this?
I'll tell you. There was quite a bit of midriff. But she said, "Don't be out there singing." Anyway, this bloke got up and he seemed to, like how Rod's done, like the American Songbook. This guy was doing Neil Diamond's Songbook.
Okay.
But he just kept doing Neil Diamond. Oh, great. Anyway, I get a bit like kirking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Shuffling your seat a bit, yeah. Yeah, I could get up here. I could do a bit of singing, you know that. I'll be back.
No, no. And then I were up.
Yeah, you've got no willpower.
No, I thought I've done my vocal scales. I've memorized.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, I know it was sorry.
Did you go into the toilet and do it? I've done that before.
No.
I've gone in the toilet and gone,
But then I was thinking, the one that I want to do, I need to know exactly how it starts off. So I Googled the lyrics because I weren't quite sure. Because
they do come on screen.
I know, but a couple of times, because it's got a bit of an intro at the beginning, I missed the cue. So I needed to know when the lyrics start.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I went up, Milt says, "You get it up?" Like, yeah. So that's like, fucking hell. Anyway, I got up. I said, I knew Elton John, Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
Oh, did you? That's Matt Karaoke 101, isn't it?
It is. It's that one. That's like, like in Star Wars where he fires his gun in the Death Star. That lands every time, that one.
Right, okay.
I've sang that in an Irish pub.
I don't know.
Yeah. And they loved it.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Anyway, but what he was doing, he was playing pop videos, right? And then I just got like, like when he sends subliminal messages to people, like through advertising, it come up just a screensaver with Can You Feel the Love Tonight, Elton John. I thought, and then it went off, and I thought, oh shit! I haven't karaoke for about 3 years or more, maybe 4 years.
I don't think it's that long. Look one.
It's a while. Anyway, got up. There's a calm surrender.
Don't do the whole song.
To the rush of day.
Right, okay, that's enough.
I know we'll have to pay it royalty, but it went.
Did he double take? Yeah.
And then he said, quote, "Are you a professional singer?" And I went, "What? No." And he went, "You're lying to me, aren't you?" I went, "No." And he went, "You are." And I thought, yeah.
I think we were talking about something earlier about things that people say to you, and how I think you dreamt they said it
I didn't
when they
dream it.
really didn't say it.
they were going, shit.
Yeah.
They're just making fucking, but in my mind, I'm hearing, you a professional singer.
Yeah.
But he's going, "You fucking shit." But anyway, brilliant that. And everybody clapped and cheered.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Did they
And I
really?
went down, and then my mum says, you went every note then.
Every note.
She says that was, that was very
You
good.
hit every note.
She says,
Just
you hit,
not in the right
you
order.
hit every note then. And I thought, don't say-
So most people, right? I'm just going to interject saying that.
Yeah.
Most people would say, you know what? I got up, I chose a song, I nailed it. My work here is done. But what with you, that is like red rag to a bull.
It's not,
And you're thinking, I'm going to do another one. Then.
it's not, no,
How did you do?
no, it's three.
Three, exactly.
Right,
exactly.
no, but it wasn't me. He got me up.
He got you up.
He said, you do another one. So I went, yeah, go on then.
So
So-
did you choose this or did you choose a song for you?
Oh, come on, nobody can choose a song for somebody who's doing karaoke. What happens if you got their own vocal range out like that?
Right, go on, what do you sing
Or
next?
anything other than the three that I can do?
What do you sing next?
Blindfolded. I did This Year's Love.
Oh, Jesus. That's route one, isn't it?
I know, but it's a bit Irish and that can get people going now.
Right, okay.
So I did that. So, and then I got back down and I was just, that was very, very good, that. And he said again, he says,
He didn't.
he said, you are a professional singer, aren't you? So, no. And he went, you should be.
Oh, God, I'm going to be sick of my mouth.
I know.
So,
He said he should be.
so you did three, right? Please
Yeah.
tell me the third song wasn't a ballad.
But he said, and coming up next, it's Matt. And I am putting another song in.
Right, okay. He's obviously, you padded him out, aren't you?
No, he thought her incredible.
No.
So then I said, have you got
He'd run out of
Have you
singers.
got All Time Love by Will Young?
And he said, have I?
And he went, have I? He went, what is it? He says Evergreen. I went, no! No! Make it evergreen. No, it's too hard now.
Mm.
But yeah.
Mm.
And I got back down and I thought, yeah, that.
Very good.
But yeah,
You know, so with respect, the main point of your anecdote was that you did three karaoke songs.
Yeah.
You nailed it in your opinion.
all three.
And the DJs asked you if you was a professional singer.
He did.
But
many
getting
times.
to that point,
Yeah.
you really took a long way getting there then, didn't you?
But I'm
Was you leading up? Was it rousing? Yeah.
it was like,
Building up to the point.
Billy, what's it?
Eilish,
No, what's he called? Billy,
Bunting,
no, that ballerina kid.
Idol,
No, what's he called? Billy.
Billy.
Yeah, all right, Billy, what's it?
Elliot.
That's it. It was like Billy Elliot. Because you could have made a film off what happened yesterday afternoon. You're lucky you only got that. Because you could have made a film off that. Because I could be. And then it'd be followed by me on the stage, lights on my face.
Matty O'Kid.
But, yeah, but I think I had 8 pints.
8 pints.
I had, because the first pub I went in, I hate shit beer. This is why I like.
Do you know what? I love shit beer.
No,
What a stupid thing to say.
no, because I looked, and you go in and you go, give me all of your beers, please. And you go, and it was Heineken, Foster's,
Right.
Carling,
Snub.
right, Moretti, which gives me a headache, and an ale. And I thought, fuck. So I had a Heineken.
Right.
And then second place, they didn't do San Miguel either. So I'm a bit stupid. So I looked and I thought, oh, fucking hell. So I had Stella. I had a Stella.
Legend.
Then I had a Moretti.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had another Moretti.
So did you enjoy your Guinness? That's the main thing.
Well, I thought, I'm going to go full Jordan. No, I tell you.
Mhm.
And I thought as well, I thought, it might be that, it might be better for me. So I got the Guinness and I sat down and then my mum said, Guinness? What are you drinking that for? I remember when I went on that and put 2 stone on.
What, after one Guinness? That's good stuff, isn't it?
No, I think you're having Guinness and cider mixed.
I mean, lager and cider, they used to call snake bite. What are they called? Guinness? It's like black mamba or something like that.
Get some black.
No, it'll have like a street name, won't it?
Mm-mm. But yeah. So I think I had 3 Guinnesses. So I either had 7 or 8, can't remember.
Oh, there you go.
But I'd had the Guinness, and I thought, I'm not sure about this. I thought, I'm gonna like it or not. And then I got another one, and I thought, actually, it's all right. And then I got another one, and I thought, yeah, I could do this.
I'm surprised that you did.
But I shouldn't have had that curry.
Why not? Yeah, it wasn't the 8 pints; it was the curry.
No, it's 3 Guinnesses in a very potent curry with onion bhaji.
I mean,
level.
They say that every pint of beer is a slice of pizza in calories. I think a pint of Guinness.
After you giving me a lecture,
I think a pint of Guinness is a meal deal.
I think after giving me a lecture about beer consumption,
It's only because I care about you.
I know, but more people have spoken out now and have said that they have 15 to 18 pints.
Well, that's because you're asking people in the pub. You know, I ask people not in pubs and they go, oh, you get pints a week, and that's about it. Maybe half a bottle of wine a week.
If you ask people that aren't in pubs, then they don't drink.
And they say they go to But what you're doing, you're asking pissheads.
You're not a pisshead. If you're a subscriber,
You see, excuse me, mate. My friend says I drink too many pints of beer. Can you just tell me, on average, how many pints of beer you drink? As long as think about it. Yeah, your demographics are wrong.
Anyway, watch the Naked Gun.
Yes, you said. Well, you said you'd watched some of it.
We all disappeared. I lost interest after about 20 minutes because it just weren't funny. They all went upstairs and then the dog went out for a fag. So I sold it to CX for £2.
Did you not fancy finishing it off? You might have got better.
No, because we'd watched an hour by the end of it. It'd been an hour, and it weren't funny in the slightest. It was terrible.
Right. Okay.
So yeah, and Madonna's back. Confessions 2 with the single "I Feel So Free," and it's not bad. But it's not, it didn't feel like a single. But they're saying it's not a single. It's just the first song that she's released off the album.
Okay.
But yeah, that'll get a big chart.
You reckon?
Yeah. But I pre-ordered the album because like that Kate Bush one, where it was difficult to get hold of.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't get it off Amazon and all the rest of it. There's multiple versions of this album out. So there's a 10-track, I think, version that's like the basic album. Then there's a 16-track full album version on CD. Then there's a deluxe CD for $36.99 in a book form. And then you've got about 3 vinyls and a cassette. So I thought, I want the 16-track one. But I thought, I'll order it from her website. Anyway, it was $12.99, but £5 postage.
Did you pay it?
So I paid it.
Yeah.
So it should come on release date, but I thought at least then I'll get it. But it's on Amazon for $12.99, so I'm a bit pissed off because I've got Prime, I could have got that for $12.99.
Same version.
Yeah, but I know I'll definitely get it off Madonna's website.
Oh,
sorry. And The Apprentice fan.
The Apprentice.
Do you know what I'm surprised? My mate watches The Apprentice, and he's not watched the last 2. And he went, "Oh, I watched them." And I thought, have you seen him watch The Apprentice?
He doesn't watch that sort of TV.
I know, but he loves it. He said, and the one who won, he said, I didn't tell him who won, but he says, "You know what I really liked? I liked her." He says, I thought she was brilliant. I really liked her in it." And I thought, and did I not know that you liked The Apprentice?
Call yourself a friend.
Yeah.
Is it because you just like talking about yourself and not listening to him?
So now what? You said me that.
Exactly. No, I mean, I watched it and I must admit, because it was the 20th season,
I got a bit emotional when they brought him back off Countdown, and then it was like you know when Han Solo came back in Star Wars and Leia, it were a bit like that.
Well, I said to Mrs. J, I said,
we're all like some creaky old buggers from 20 years ago, or what?
because there was previous Apprentice winners as well in the audience. And
Because he was there,
last
weren't
year,
he, with the suit?
the double glazing.
Yeah, he was there.
Not air conditioning, weren't it?
Yeah, we're air conditioning. I
But-
liked it.
But I said to Mrs. J, I said, I bet it's Alan Sugar's last apprentice now because he's knocking on.
I don't think it will be.
Well, it's not because at the end it said if you want to be Lord Sugar's next
All right,
apprentice,
you bastards. Do it one more time for you fuckers.
he said if you want to be his next business partner, apply.
Mhm.
And I thought, could I apply?
Do you know, no. But my mate said, do you know who he liked as well? Levi. And I said, I liked him. And he went, oh, I really liked him.
Well, Yorkshire guy.
I thought, yeah. So I told him, no, I'll have to do it. No, because I can't do him like him, can I? I'll have to do him like, what was that? I'll have to do him like, I've had Marion, what's it called?
Lemon.
Deep lemon. But when he said that boot cleaner, I remember when I were on building site, my feet stuck, and I was studying puddles up to my waist. And when he said that, I thought that's not a puddle. You don't get puddles up to your waist, because that's called pool. But when he said his feet stunk, and I thought that's ballsy that, because that could put a lot of people off. Foot all the problem.
Yeah.
But I liked him.
Well,
And I still maintain it's a brave man to carry off the suit, no sock look.
yeah. But I said to Mrs.
Especially when he's confessed to his feet stinking.
Yeah. Maybe that's why he does it to get some air.
Could do. He
I-
wears socks.
I said to Mrs. J, I said, I think he's going to pick both. Because it's the 20th season, I think he's going to pick both. He's done it before.
Has he?
I think so. And I said, he'll pick both because he can't choose. And on the socials, it was all saying, oh, I thought he was going to pick both. You know, they both did really well. But I must admit, the support she's got the winner was like overwhelming. Everyone said from day one, and it was
Yeah, I liked.
she was really good. She's got that intelligence. I knew straight away. But yeah, I thought she was all right. I thought it was quite emotional at the end. I thought,
I thought you were.
but yeah,
But you went with the ankle. Ankle.
yeah,
But it was a shit design, weren't it?
yeah. It was ridiculous.
Mm.
But she did a good pitch.
She did
I thought it was
pitch.
really good.
I just it was a good pitch, but I thought the other one was funnier. I thought she was good, and she was like a natural, weren't she?
Mhm. Yeah.
But I thought, I was really glad that she won because I liked her all the way through.
Mm-hmm. What's it called? Chris Kishner.
Yeah.
Kishner.
But yeah, so we're going to Llandundo tomorrow.
Something good.
Go to do that beach, the other side.
There was nothing there. But
Yeah.
the bungalows are there.
Yeah,
Mm.
because you get a good sunset. So I might do.
Well, yeah. I mean, you've not took a sunset before, have you? Got
Oh.
socials. Only everywhere you've gone. But hey, no. Listen, you can never get enough sunsets in your life. Well, they'll have a good time anyway.
Yeah.
You were.
So it's the hotel. It's got no vowels in its name, but I can't tell you because it's one of the questions. But anyway, it's got no vowels in its name.
Okay. One of the questions of what you quiz.
No. Yes.
Well, should we do it now?
Yes.
The time is pressing on.
There's two
Constant.
quizzes. There's only 8. There's 5 questions on the first one, and there's 5 questions on the second one. So the first one is, it's a Welsh word quiz,
Welsh words.
right? So
I don't know any Welsh words.
so you've got to say now the pronunciation will be a bit sketchy on this because but
You might get some more Welsh fans.
I might do it like Catatonia.
You won't get any Welsh fans then.
I'm going to do it like Ceres from Catatonia. Anyway,
Do
it's
it.
a Welsh word quiz.
A Welsh what?
Welsh word quiz.
Welsh word.
So the question 1, what is the Welsh word for butterfly? Is it pilipala? Is it mochin? Is it gwydiw? Is it quinn?
How many options have I got?
Or is it quinn?
How many options is that?
4.
4 options.
You've got the 4 options.
I've got no effing idea. You give me 4 options. You could have got A or B. Right.
Is it Pilly-Palla? Is it Mochin? Or is it Gwyddihu? Or is it Quinnigan?
Quinnigan. You Quinnigan.
Incorrect. It's Pilly-Palla.
You know what? I
It's-
could be right and I wouldn't know.
It's Pilly-Palla. It's a charming word, Welsh word for butterfly. Incorrect options. Mochi means pig, and Gwyddi means owl, and Quingen means rabbit. Question 2. What does Bar Da mean in English? Does it mean good night, good morning, thank you, or excuse me?
I think it means good morning.
Good morning. Bar Da is a standard greeting for good morning. Incorrect options. Good night is Nosta. Thank you is Deutsch. And excuse me is unpronounceable. It's called Escusodfi. Escusodfi.
Excuse me.
If you're asking for Ariel, what are you looking for? And it's not a blonde, blue-eyed man. Is it A, bread, B, water, or C, money, or D, help? Let's turn over the bit.
I'd say help.
It's incorrect. What you're asking for is money. Arian is the Welsh word for money. It also happens to be the word for silver. Incorrect options. Bread is bara, water is dwr, and help is Seymour.
Right, okay.
Question 4.
Like I'm going to remember them.
Which of these words is the Welsh word for owl? Is it twimfat? Is it bodgdrw? Is it gwyddihu? Or is it grass?
It's Gwyddihu.
It's gwyddihu.
Because 2 hours ago, you told me that
Because-
question 1.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's pronounced gwyddihu. It's an Arabic word for an owl. Twimfat means it's slang for idiot. Bodgdrw means hamster, literally, for cheeks. And glass means blue.
Right,
Question 5. What does famous Welsh word quitch most commonly mean?
Famous. Famous
It is spelled CWTCH. Is it a small kitchen? Is it a cuddle or a hug? Is it to cook or is it a type of hat?
Well, it's the second word. I didn't understand your accent. Was it a quick?
It's because it's proper Welsh.
Okay.
Is it a small kitchen? Is it B, a cuddle or a hug? Is it C, to cook? Or is it D, a type of hat?
What's a catlahan?
That is B,
What is it? Catlahan?
a cuddle or a hug.
Oh, it's a cuddle or a hug.
Is it?
Yes.
Well, funny enough, it's a name from a hotel that I'm going to. I'm going
Is it a cuddle and hug?
Explanation. Quitch is one of the most famous Welsh words, representing a hug that provides a sense of safety and warmth. Incorrect options. While it can also refer to a small cupboard or cubby hole, its most common social meaning is a cuddle. Right. Part 2.
Seamless.
Welsh word quiz. Try to determine which of these authentic Welsh words.
Okay.
Okay, you've got to tell me, is it A, Welsh, or is it B, confusingly, not Welsh?
Okay, yeah, I can do
Okay.
this. I've got this. I'm all over.
Question 1.
Do it.
Pisgodin win wibbly wobbly. Pisgodin wibbly wobbly.
That's the Welsh word.
Stick your paper. Stop trying to look, you bastard. Not Welsh. Well, it sounds like wibbly wobbly fish. This is the most common myth for the word jellyfish. The real Welsh term is contumor.
Move.
Contumor.
Okay.
Or Sglefren for. Question 2. Quinningen. Is it Welsh or not Welsh?
Welsh.
Question 2. Answer is Welsh. Quinningen is actually Welsh word for rabbit.
Great, you said that in question 1.
Sag.
Then
See.
remember.
Corgi. Is it Welsh? I'm not Welsh.
Not Welsh.
3. The Welsh. This is a loan word from Welsh. It comes from cor, which means dwarf, and ki, which means dog, which mutates to gi, literal meaning dwarf dog, corgi.
Okay, very good.
Question 4. Twerm fat.
Who?
Twerm fat.
Twin flats. Okay. And what's that? What is it Welsh or not Welsh?
Is it Welsh or not
I'm going to
Welsh?
go not Welsh.
Incorrect. It is Welsh. Twerm fat mean pronounced correctly is tomb fat. Is a delightful word used to mean idiot or fun, and that was in the previous questions too, but you didn't remember that one, did you?
Don't remember that.
5. Penguin. Is it Welsh or is it not Welsh?
Now, I've heard that is Welsh, and that translates to something like white bird or something like that. So I'm going to go penguin is Welsh, because when they saw a penguin, it says penguin, but it wasn't. Doesn't mean it's like something like white bird or something.
Here's a curveball for you because it's down as potentially Welsh. While debated, many believe penguin comes from the Welsh word pen, head, and gwyn, white. However, some linguists argue from the Latin origin.
But they don't know what they're talking about.
That is the end of the quiz. I was Chris from Catatonia, and I'm going looking for Mulder and Scully now.
Very good, very good. So I got about
Not
50% right there, didn't I?
I think you got about 4 out of 10.
I think it was 5 out of 10.
I'm not sure about that. Anyway, I'm going to Wales.
Well, well done. That's what I'll say to that. Yeah, no, well done. Have a good time. And don't bring me back any shite.
I'm not bringing back anything.
Don't bring me back anything. I've got enough crap.
How rude.
There is nothing that you could buy me that I want. No. I'll live a very simple life. Having said that,
What about Anglo? Caramel vodka.
well, I've got plenty of caramel vodka, so I don't need it yet. But I live a very simple life. I don't indulge in expensive things. However,
And iron.
I have made an expensive purchase recently.
And iron.
I have bought an iron recently.
Don't fucking work. You want to try plugging it in?
Do you want to tell Mrs. J that? Get it on me.
Do you want to put some water in it?
She said,
Plug it in.
why doesn't these priests come out of your t-shirt? And I thought, I'm not saying anything.
It's just a box.
I'm not saying anything.
I don't think it translates well in
In Welsh.
no, in no, the big creasy, that'd be called. Creasy t-shirt. That's what we call them now. But yeah, it's like a square.
Well, it does okay. It
It's
does.
quite narrow.
I've got a narrow body.
According to that t-shirt.
It puts in on my slender figure.
It's like the frame.
It's under frame, yeah. Anyways,
You don't know what about.
we never asked.
I know it was.
Bottle watch.
Oh, is it a bloody swatch? Moon one.
Yeah.
Is it the moon?
It's the moon.
God, it was the best one, that one. About me one.
No.
Bastard.
No.
Don't even like me, do you?
No. I bought it and I brought it home. I said to Mrs. J. I brought it home to Mrs. J and I said, I've bought something expensive for me because she knows I'm very tight.
Tight ass.
Don't buy things. But I've been saving up my birthday money, my Christmas money for my money box. And I thought, if I don't spend it on something, I'm going to just squander it on beer and gambling.
Loose winning.
Loose women.
And then iron.
You know, got a brand new iron.
Don't fucking work.
I know. Yeah, so it's, I will wear it from time to time, but I've been wanting one for ages, so I've got one now.
I've wanted it for ages. But you didn't tell me. You didn't tell me that you wanted one for ages. You mentioned-
When it first came out, I said to you,
I said, I'm going to buy one now from somewhere Italian.
when it first came out, I said to you,
Euro.
I'm going to buy one of them. But I put money aside because it's quite expensive. I don't not flash, but yeah. But it's got it's the phase one as well, so it's got the moon phase on it.
That one more expensive for it.
Yeah.
Does she know that?
She knows, yes. She knows it costs.
Has Greg got one with the faces on?
I don't know what it is.
He's got the inferior version.
No, he's got a special edition.
Oh, has he? Has it got Snoopy on it?
No, but going through a phase of every month changing it slightly.
All right.
Like put the gold things on. It'll do a different tweak.
Gold fingers.
So he got a different tweak on it. So you can't get his now, it's special
Right.
edition. But yeah, so that was that. I went for something to eat somewhere new.
Somewhere new.
Yeah, I went down your way actually. Went to the old school bus.
Oh, you could have popped in.
Yeah, well, didn't. But we booked and we went there on Saturday night, right? And apparently, do you know what it's about? It's like American themed.
Yeah.
So you go.
Is it embarrassing?
Embarrassing in what sense? I didn't think it was embarrassing at all.
Oh, right.
But they did say on the thing, if you or your party turn up in cowboy hats, you get a 5% discount, right?
So did you turn up in chaps and got a 50% discount?
You know what?
His ass
Do you know
ring,
what?
right?
Do you know what?
Is your ass?
No,
ring,
do you
is it?
know what? We haven't got cowboy hats in our dressing up box.
No, I bet you. Yeah, I bet you have now. When you want to do Brokeback Mountain.
No. So we thought we all do that because no one does.
You know what you should have done? You should have turned up in cowboy boots, spurs, chaps, a denim shirt, and a cowboy hat, and you'd be going for free for.
They'd have paid you. But I must admit, when we were talking about cowboy names last week, you know, I thought, oh, go to this American
No,
place.
no, you know what? It made me out. I had dressed up as a cowboy, and then I got late dressed up as a sailor.
I say it a lot. YMCA.
I'm sorry, I didn't have to. Oh no, what a sailor.
Not dickhead. There's no sailing with YMCA.
What is it?
We're sailor.
Life of the cat block.
Yeah.
Get lit, give Lynn a little butt mustache.
You know, she could be no. I just obviously.
But then you could say, I'm really sorry, but you'd be hilarious that if they turned up dressed as a cowboy. No, I mean India,
The
right?
Native American. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, wearing it.
It was a native. That's what I'm saying.
So I don't like cowboy.
Johnny's brilliant. If I was a cowboy, she was a Native American. Anyway, so we goes there, right? And it wasn't the cheapest place, but it wasn't the most expensive place I've been to. But if you like meat, it's the place to go.
Do you like meat from school buses?
Yeah. So we get there, and there was a few people in cowboy hats. And I thought no one would be. There was a bloke there, right? They had like a waistcoat with a sheriff's badge, like a proper sheriff's badge, the waistcoat and the hat. And I thought, that is a look. And that's gonna be my dressing up box.
Oh, you're gonna get a Ford Ranger, aren't you?
No, Bronco.
Yeah, Bronco.
So I ordered something with big slabs of steak on it. Yeah, sausage.
Oh, I
on
thought you meant for dressing up box. Then.
No. Big slabs of steak, sausage, Texas toast, whatever that is. He said with drizzled in cowboy butter. I don't know what cowboy butter is, but hey.
I think they had that in. I think they had that in Prodders, mate. I think it ran. What's it called? What's he called?
What?
I forgot his name.
Who? Jake Gyllenhaal.
I think it ran Jake Gyllenhaal's cock.
I saw the guy behind because obviously where we were sat right next to the kitchen. So you
My
can,
wild person cowboy.
no, where we were sat right next to the kitchen, so I could see him prepare his cowboy butter. He's doing a lot of shaking. What's he doing there? Oh, he's whipping the butter up.
Oh, he's whipping it up.
Put it on there, yeah. But Mrs. J couldn't finish her food.
There's only so much cowboy butter she
There's
can
only
have.
so much meat she can eat.
There is, yeah.
But she said,
She's only used to a small portion, isn't she, mate?
But the
Bit repairs.
service was nice. The girls were really nice. And then what happened was it?
But they dress like Dixie do that, right?
No, they were just dressed in jeans and
With it
t-shirt.
tied.
Yeah, I wanted that really. Is it Daisy Dukes?
That's it. Dixie do that.
Yeah, but no, they were just dressed in t-shirt and jeans. But there was a singer on as well.
I think done that. What day was this?
Saturday.
Oh no, I've
But
got
apparently at weekends they have country music. But I must admit, he wasn't singing country music. He sang a bit of Fleetwood Mac, which people applied to.
Did he sing everywhere?
No. Was it something to do with thunder and rain?
Thunder only happens when it's raining.
Yeah, that one.
Players only play.
Because
Yeah.
because people are eating and he sings a song. He's quite quiet at the start, but because people are eating, he finishes his song. No one's clapping. But then they started, as people got a bit more drunk, maybe
Yeah.
they started clapping.
Busy.
But it was full.
Oh.
And when he sung that Fleetwood Mac, it got a big applause. And Mrs. J said, "It's called it's Fleetwood Mac." That, and I went, "Oh, is that who sung it?"
Absolutely Neanderthal.
But I tell you what, I was full right for my meal, but I managed to finish it right. Too many chips, right? Too many fried. It was like I had this dust in on it, don't know what it was, like a cowboy dust, and the fries, right? And they come around and said, "Oh, was everything okay for you?" "Yeah, it's nice, thanks. Would you?
Can we have some more cowboy butter?
Would you? Yeah. Would you like?
Oh, you've got a little bit around your mouth, please.
Would you like desserts?" And I said, as I always say, I've said before on the podcast, well, I'll have a look at the menu because there's no calories in lucky. And you know what she did?
Fucked off.
No, she didn't bring a menu. She just read it out.
Where we go. Cowboy cream pie. All right.
No, she said we've got Oreo cheesecake, Biscoff cheesecake,
Oh.
Oreo brownie, a selection of milkshakes, and then said we've got all kind of ice cream. We've got vanilla, blackcurrant, raspberry pavlova, lemon meringue, toffee, pistachio, and said rhyme with all these ice creams. And I said to her, "You should." I said, "I forgot what the desserts are now." So she said, "Okay, it's okay, it's all right. I'll start again." And I said, You should write this down on a menu." And she just said, "No, they're on the board there." She's reading what the board at the side of it. They're on the board there. I went, "Oh, right, yeah. Oh, just, I said, "Do you want anything for Mrs. Jane?" She
Fair.
says,
Oh, yeah, they are there. Can you just read them off again for me?
"Yeah, but anyway, we had ice cream in the end.
Oh, the movies were fucking boring, weren't they?
Yeah, well, to be honest, Mrs. J was full. And I thought, I don't want Oreo cheesecake or Oreo brownie. I thought it'd be like Mississippi mud pie. I thought it'd be key lime pie. Exactly. I thought it'd be like always American, big, offensive, bad for your diabetes laden desserts. And it's like Oreo cheesecake. And so I had lemon meringue ice cream, but it was quite nice actually. And she had pavlova ice cream, which was quite nice. I did some of hers as well. But yeah, so I mean, like I said, it wasn't the most cheapest place, but it was all right. I think you don't like going for meals because you don't. But I think something you should try out.
Look, why go for a meal when I've got fish cakes and rice here?
Exactly.
I did ring up on the way home and I said, "Have you had your tea? Because there's 8 sausages that we can whack with some rice."
Whack. We've got a pile of sausages.
A pile of sausages.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah. Well, do you think this would go?
I think it's something worth trying out.
A lot of
Basically-
people in denim check shirts and very big beards.
No, but I must admit, when I first got in there, I thought quite a few overweight people in there. Sleepy all right in there. Because you'll look thin. What?
You'll be all right because you look thin.
You look thin. Because no, you all like. You're paranoid about being on slim people. No, like me.
You can't tell whether you're slim or not in that.
Anyways.
I don't even know what shape you are.
Anyways, before we move on to the jokes and finish the podcast, are you going to introduce this special wine?
This wine is called, we like 90s crimes over.
We do like 19 grams. I'll have to show.
And there's an Aldi version called Reprobates that's a bit like 19 crimes. And then there's this one called Jailbird.
It's back to front.
I know.
It's called
called-
Dribble.
It's called Dribble. It's a Welsh wine and it's called Dribblage.
Is it expensive, that?
It's not. It's about, I think I paid about $7.99, or it could have been about £7.
I was going to say $7.99 is not far off 19 crimes.
But it
Off of
sale.
But yeah, no, it's all right. I'm enjoying this.
It looks like he's stifling the fart. It's like you. on the picture. But it does look like he's cycling fat. Okay. Outlaws Estate.
Yeah.
This isn't just a wine, it's an experience. You have an experience.
How about that experience right this second?
Pour a glass and celebrate life's little rebellious jailbird. Oh, the little rebellions. Jailbird is an enticing Cabernet Sauvignon, dominated red blend full of jammy red fruit, vanilla, and a hint of to the finish. Whether you're enjoying with barbecued ribs or just savouring on a cosy evening by the fire. Ooh, sounds nice.
Wouldn't mind doing that. Jailbird elevates every moment. I've got a bonk on just thinking about it.
Yeah. So, well done. Good choice.
Product of Australia.
Mhm.
And do you know what though? But it's a bit in it. It's bad that in it though.
What that? Because
Because
the 19 crimes.
I know it's all crime related from Australia. We've got reprobates. Now, they don't work for Australian Tourist Board, do they? Jailbird. You know. Like God, I've got Kath and Ken. Like,
Well, they're sticking to a theme, aren't they?
yeah,
Not like that.
he does look like he's stifling fat. Though. It looks like you when you've had every picture too.
Yeah. Thanks. Right, let's do a joke, shall we? The time is pressing on.
My friend just sent me a strange text message.
Okay.
It said, "There's a man on the bus next to me who keeps farting." It could be worse, I replied. At least he isn't on your bus.
You've read this before, but explain it to me again, because I don't think I get it.
There's a man on the bus next to me who keeps
Oh,
farting.
the bus next to you,
It could
right?
be worse, I replied. At least he isn't on your bus.
Yes, I think I had the same problem last time. My first one is, I've got 2 out of 3 here. I've got 3, but 2 out of 3 are okay. I'll start with my first one. I'm not sure who is or what do, but we'll go with who is. Who is the painter with the brown finger? Picasso.
I called. Not very good. I called the tinnitus helpline, but it just keeps ringing.
Very good. I have told that one, but I think you delivered it better. Yeah. Right. My second one. So this guy knocks on my door and asks me to join the organ donor program. I guess he's a man after my own heart.
Oh, these are terrible today.
You should be Picasso one was brilliant.
You shouldn't eat more than 239 beans in one sitting. One more would be too fatty.
Yes. Yeah, very good. Very good. And I'm going to finish off with
The new book.
why was the Mexican taking anti-anxiety pills?
Underlay.
No.
Ariba.
No. They were for Hispanic attacks. Hispanic attacks?
Yeah, well, I don't, yeah.
Yes. Yes. Brilliant. 2 out of 3.
There was a joke on the other podcast. And 2 condoms are walking past the gay bar.
Right, why are you whispering?
Because it's really rich, right? 2 condoms were walking past the gay bar, and one of them said to the other, "Should we go in there and get checked first?"
Yes.
And it's kind of, but it is kind of funny.
No, it's funny.
It is funny, yeah.
What's wrong with it?
But yeah.
But you know what happens in gay bars? People have drinks, obviously.
Did you go in with your chaps on?
When
Cowboy
your
hat?
cowboy hat, yeah.
With your cowboy butter?
Yeah, I got a brown finger.
Did you?
Look at you. Right, what time are we on the... Oh, blimey. Yes, it's time to wrap this up. It's you wondering about your pub trip. That's dominating the podcast.
You've got to edit that,
I
right?
will. People are like, why is it such a short anecdote about it? Probably wanted to hear more.
I know, there should have been more of a
I'm
space.
sure he did more than one song at karaoke.
I know. But yeah, every note I did. But I see, I were unsure because it's been a while since I've done karaoke. So I thought, all right, pick three staples.
Yeah. Big three bangers.
Yeah.
Your reliable ones. Right, so come on, let's call it.
Right.
If you liked what you listened to, please tell your friends to share and
Tell
share
anyone.
and
You
subscribe.
can tell people you don't like.
If you thought Matt's jokes were better than mine, you need your head testing, and you're probably not the right person to want to have following this podcast.
Yeah.
But
Follow it anyway.
Or follow it anyway.
Yeah.
But if you want to get in contact, you can get in contact with all the socials or email us through youdontevenlikeme@hotmail.com. And we'll see you this time.
Next time.
I'm off to Llandundo. Captain Nina, put some petrol in the shuttle. Oh, it's terrible.
No, do it all. I don't know. I haven't practiced
That'd
that.
be something Welsh then.
Yeah, Captain Nina. No.
We've edited out all the bad ones.
Yeah.
Captain Nina, Yakida. Goodbye. Nozda.
There you go. See, I needed you on that one.
Yeah. There you go.
Think about it. Yeah.
There's
You can catch us on our platforms, it's true. Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music too, yeah. You don't even like